I'm coming at you today with another video in our product series. Today, we want to look at a special product called the Affordable Choice Enhanced product. This is a hospital indemnity product brought to you by Manhattan Life. So, this is a Manhattan Life product. Manhattan Life is a very large company. They've been very well established around since, I believe, 1850. So they've been around for a long time. But Affordable Choice is a plan that, or is a company that offers a variety of different plan options. So I'm going to pull them up on the screen right now. So the one we're looking at again today is this Affordable Choice plan, this Affordable Choice Enhanced. So they have a variety of other things, whether that's dental vision they have, whether it's term life, whether you're looking for accident plans, gap plans, um, hospital indemnity plans, all these products you can find through Manhattan Life. So if there's something on there that intrigues you, please reach out. We can talk about it and see if it's right for you. But today we're going to look through this specific plan, hospital indemnity plan. So a hospital indemnity plan is a fixed benefit insurance plan. What it will go ahead and do is pay you a lump sum amount if you meet certain categories that they cover. So in this one, right, so there's no deductible, there's no coinsurance, so there's nothing that you pay. This just pays it if you have something that happens to you and you essentially file a claim for what happened. So they have a hospital admission benefit. So if you're admitted to the hospital, you get a payout. If you have a cancer diagnosis, so that happens to you, you get a benefit payout. First dollar doctor's visit. So if you're going to the doctor, it has a payout. If you have prescriptions, it has a payout. So that's kind of how this works. It's not, the checks are not written to the hospital. They're not written to your doctor. They're written directly to you in your name. So you file a claim, you get money, you get a check sent to you for whatever the amount is. So we'll work through what this holds. Here's kind of the examples that they start out at the beginning, just to kind of whet your appetite. So here's the example. If you are in this elite package and you have a hospital stay, so your total charges are going to go ahead, and this is on a typical plan. Your total charges for those days are $41,000. Your network discounts, whatever it is that your plan covers, would go ahead and reduce that to about $18,000. So your balance left to pay is $23,000 because of whatever happened to you, whatever's in that hospital stay. Now, Affordable Choice, how they pay. So there's an admissions benefit. You get $2,000 paid to you just because you were admitted to the doctor. Hospital pays. So the plan that you sign up for has a hospital pay that it pays out $4,000 every day that you're in the hospital. So in this case, he was at 7 days, $4,000. He got $28,000. So he got a check written to him for $30,000 to help cover this cost up here. So instead of having to pay all this money out of pocket because he had this unforeseen catastrophic thing happen where he was in the hospital for a week, instead what happened was he just got a check written for him for $30,000. Okay. Let's see. What else could we do? What other examples? So this person's in the classic plan. This is just a routine preventative. So they have an exam with labs, right? So they go ahead and go to the doctor. They have a doctor's visit. Costs them $95 to go to the doctor. They have a lab test done. That's $90. So their total bill after they go to the doctor is $185. Their plan, this plan here with this indemnity plan, actually has a benefit for office. So they get $75 because they showed up to the doctor. So there's a check written to you. You went to the doctor. Now you get a check for $75. Lab test has a lab test benefit of $50. So because you had a lab test, because you actually had to get that done, you just got another check for $50. So your cost before was $185. The plan pays out $25. Right? This is considering down here at the bottom is what happens if you have discounts. So maybe your actual insurance plan doesn't cost you this. Maybe your insurance plan really ends up being $5. So it's going to go ahead and pay you $5. Or in this case, Classic, they have their own network discounts because of who they're contracted with. So you can go ahead and get this cost down here to $5, or maybe your insurance plan does that. It doesn't change the fact that this plan still is going to write you a check for $125. So it may have been that you paid for your plan, it ends up being a $5 visit for all of this. You would still get a check for $125. Last example here is a broken arm. So you end up having to go to the ER. There's a physician charge. They're going to go ahead and cost you, it's about $1,400. You have some follow-up visits. You have 4 follow-up visits. It's going to be $465. Follow-up x-rays. So you have another x-ray. It's going to be $95. So your total bill here is about $2,000. Now, the plan pays $300 per ER visit. So you had an ER visit, they wrote you a check for $300. You had follow-up visits, right? So we have doctor's visits payout. So you ended up having $700 paid because of your doctor's follow-up visits. X-ray, you got an X-ray, they gave you $250. So your plan just paid out $1,250 for all of these things that happened. Again, this includes the discount. So say you had discounts and really it ended up costing you only $253. They're using the discounts for their own contracted rates. So if you have network discounts, it may drop this all the way down to $253. You would still get a check for $1,250. So essentially you just are going to pocket $1,000 for your aggravation of having to deal with this. So pretty sweet plan. So this is the affordable choice plan comparison. So this is the surgical and hospitalization benefits. So real quick, we'll just blow through these options. So you have Elite Plus, you have Elite, you have Classic Plus, and you have Classic. Inpatient hospital confinement. So if you end up going to the hospital, these are the different payouts that happen each time that you go. So again, the example before was if you go to the hospital and you're on this Elite plan for 7 days and it's a $4,000 payout. So you get $4,000 every day you're at the hospital. So you're going to get that $28,000 check written to you. Same works with all of these. They're just different amounts. This is called the building benefit. So this is pretty cool. If you're on this plan, so say you jump on this plan and you start here at this, let's call it this Classic Plus. So you're at this Classic Plus plan, which means that you start off at a $3,000 per day thing. Say you don't use it the first year. If you stay on this plan, each year you build up and you actually will end up, if you stay on this plan for 5 years, that plan will jump from $3,000 to $6,000 a day. So there's an actual incentive to stay on this plan because every year it's not going to change the cost. You're not bumping up cost to pay for these. It's actually doing it itself as you stay on that plan. So hospital confinement, however many days you're in there. Hospital admissions benefit. So if you're admitted to the hospital, it's going to pay you a range between $1,000 to $3,000 a day. ER visits. So if you go to the ER for any reason, it's going to pay you $250 to $300 to go to the ER. Urgent care, same deal, $250 to $300 if you show up at urgent care. Surgery benefit. So the surgery benefit, this is talking about how much they're paying out. So this is the base here, which is one time the policy fee schedule. That's this thing here below us. So surgical benefit on this plan is $1,000. So it will pay you $1,000. 2 times the policy schedule. So that's meaning, again, it starts at this base. So now you're getting $2,000 for having a surgery benefit, all the way up to 3 times, all the way up to this $3,000 surgical benefit. So that's what that pays. If you have a assistant surgeon benefit, anesthesiologist benefit, it pays 25% of this right here. So the surgical benefit, that's what it's paying the percentage of. Doctor's visits. So if you just go to the doctor, it could pay you anywhere from $75 per visit all the way up to $200 per visit, and have different days that you're attached to. Prescription benefits, you have $25 all the way up to $75. So if you're following the track here, what it's saying is anytime this stuff happens to you, you get a check in the mail. If you have to use air ambulance, if you have cancer, if you have to do for radiation, chemo, immunotherapy, any inpatient stuff, any prescriptions, you get $25 a day for a prescription. So if you have to go to CVS and get a prescription, you can actually file a claim on this, and you can, I think it was $25 up to $50 a day, depending upon which one you're in. Yeah, right here, prescription, $25 up to $75 a day, depending upon what plan you're in. So you just submit a claim. Yeah, I had to go get antibiotics, and they're going to write you a check for $75. Pretty darn cool. So this plan will say, so this is the monthly premiums. It's age banded, meaning that it's built into different ages. So depending upon what age you're in will depend upon how much this is costing you. And then your 3 different ones. So wherever you fit in here, this is where it show it. So if this is something that you're interested in, please reach out. Thanks so much.